We are live. What is going on, everyone? Thank you all so very much for being here. Everyone that's tuned in at this time, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day. Anybody that's watching this on the replay, thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. What a game. What a game. Lakers, look, they look like the better team out there. They were great defensively, gave the Warriors all kinds of trouble. The Lakers weathered all of their runs, right? The Warriors shot the lights out on several stretches of that game. That stretch down at the end where we were up 14 and we gave up a 14-0 run, that was a little rough. That's not what you want to see. You don't want to see that. We need to do a better job of closing the games down the stretch. But look, Lakers got the win. Game one, coming off 4 days rest. Anthony Davis was gassed. I mean, he played the entire second half. So credit Anthony Davis for being out there. He was massive. He was huge. LeBron's got to do a better job of not settling and bailing the Warriors out, right? Like, you're up 3, put your head down, get to the basket. But can we give Jordan Poole? Can we give Jordan Poole a big up for saving the game for the Lakers? I really appreciate that. He did a great job there. That was awesome by Jordan Poole. So, but no, on a serious note, we got to do a better job closing. We still got 3 more wins. But look, just like I said in the Grizzlies series, Lakers look like the better team. The Lakers absolutely look like the better team in this game. They were everywhere. They were able to weather the storm. They started off 1 of 8, and they were winning by halftime, right? Like, got to do a better job pulling out. All the pressure is on Golden State now, right? That's what I was talking about when I was doing my breakdowns and everything like that. I said if we steal game 1, the Warriors are in trouble. Because now the Warriors have all the pressure on them. Because if they lose game 2, that's it. It's over. This series is done. And because the Lakers aren't going to lose both games in LA, they very well might sweep the Warriors. So, again, don't want to get too high. There's still a lot. Job's not finished. A lot left to do. But my point is that this puts all the pressure on the Warriors, takes a step back. To be honest, I'm glad, and I even said this in my breakdown video before the game, I wanted the Lakers to win in a close one, and we did. And the reason I wanted the Lakers to win in a close one is because, like we saw in Memphis, like the Lakers just pulled away, and the Lakers were clearly the better team in that game, and it just like it looked like Memphis had no chance. And then the Lakers in game 2 came out and they just looked sloppy and looked like a team that just didn't, they just didn't show up, right? I'm glad that this was a tight game, and I'm glad that the Warriors came back down the stretch, because hopefully this will light a fire for game 2. And the Lakers won't come out game 2 like they did in the Memphis series. My hope is the Lakers go, we had a 14-point lead with like 4 minutes left, and they almost beat us. We cannot let up. I do. I'm glad the Lakers, obviously I wanted the Lakers to win, but I'm glad the Lakers didn't just blow them out by 20, because that's how it was looking. Because I was genuinely worried that, like, the Warriors, they could end up blowing us out in game 2 because the Lakers don't show up, but we got it done. I loved it. Thought it was great. This is what we need. We need more of this from the Lakers squad. In general, but diving into the box scores, and then we'll dive into the chat here. Jared Vanderbilt was spectacular. Offensive end, he was a little rough, 2 of 7, but he did hit a big 3. Did get 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, but he was just everywhere, and he had his hands full, obviously guarding Steph and Clay and basically everybody that was getting hot. So credit Jared Vanderbilt. It's gonna be a long series for that guy. I do not envy him at all. LeBron, 9 of 24, 1 of 8 from the field. Again, settling so much for jumpers and stuff like that. I wish he would stop bailing out the Warriors. But he had 11 rebounds. He had 5 assists, 22 points. Anthony Davis, come on. What can you say about that guy? 30 points, 23 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 blocks, only 2 fouls, 1 turn. I mean, the guy is just, come on, man. Reeves had a rough game. He kind of picked it up in the second half, but he wasn't very aggressive, which we need him to be. We saw D'Lo and Schroeder, especially, which we'll talk on Schroeder here in a minute. But like D'Lo and Schroeder and Reeves, they all got basically whatever they wanted. They just weren't hitting shots, right? Like that was a big concern, especially early on. But like all of our guards were getting everything that they could ask for. And so I want to see Austin Reeves in game 2. I want to see Reeves be more aggressive. I really do. I think we need him to be more aggressive. But speaking of guards, D'Lo shot 9 of 19, which is great, 47%. I am totally okay with that. 1 of 5 from 3, though, which is 20%. Got to do a better job. He missed some like just easy gimme buckets. He missed like a wide open layup trying to get cute. We need him to be a little better, but he did. He gave us 19 points, 6 assists, a steal, a block. Only had 1 turnover, which is great. So, credit D'Lo. Credit D'Lo. You had Rui 2 of 2, 6 points. He didn't play a ton. I think that was just for matchup purposes. Dennis Schroeder, last person I'll talk about, and then we'll dive into the chat. Dennis Schroeder, 5 of 10 from the field. Like I said, got basically whatever he wanted. 9 of 10 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and was just spectacular. I made a video. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Made a video yesterday diving into how I thought Dennis Schroeder would be a big factor, and I thought he'd be very important for this matchup, and he was. He was great today. But got the win. I love it. Gotta love it. And that being said, let's dive into the chat, starting with a couple super chats we got. Electric, thank you so much coming out with $2 super chat. We got our wish close game. Blew a lead, still won. Yeah, I didn't like blowing the lead. You knew the Warriors were going to come out on a run down the stretch. You knew they weren't just going to lay down and get blown out in game 1. I wanted the game to be close again because my concern was the Lakers blow them out, and then game 2 they just fall asleep because they're like, we're the better team, clearly, like we saw in the Memphis series. I'm hoping game 2 the Lakers come out, they bang. Anthony Davis needs to go. They need to go just rest Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis played the entire second half. So he's probably going to be tired. He's going to be feeling it. But look, he did a great job. And then Eric coming in hot with the super sticker. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You're awesome. Thank you so much for the little super sticker. And what did it say? It said, little guy, GG. Yeah, I love it. GG. But diving into the other chat, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. Man, at the Lakers choke, my heart would have exploded. I feel it. I absolutely feel it. Without a doubt. Big W. I love it. Yeah, defense was insane. Again, our defense, we're riding it on our defense. Absolutely riding it on our defense. But, we're still putting up points. Look, 117 points. We're tied for 4th, I believe, against with 2 other teams. So we're basically top 6 offense, and we're number 1 defense in the playoffs. So for all those people that are saying, we can't keep up with the Warriors offense and blah, 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 the Warriors shot about as good as they could shoot in this game, and the Lakers still won this game, right? Like they made 13 threes in the first half. Like that's insane. How many did they finish with? They made over 20 threes and shot 40%. They shot 40% from 3, 53 threes, made 23, shot 40% from 3, and they still lost. Like that's that tells you what you need to know about the game. I'm not gonna lie, as a Bron fan, he was selling for the better part of the game. Dude, seriously, chalk it up to age. He just got to be better. He does got to be better. What a trooper! 5:40 a.m. in the UK, and I'm watching the Lakers. What a trooper! Let's win game 2. That would be beautiful. We win game 2, the series is over. So, the Warriors had a historic night with 3+ players hitting 6+ threes and still lose, which is a great sign for the Lakers. Like I said, the Warriors shot about as good as you could shoot, and the Lakers still dominated this game. That's what you want to see. As a basketball fan, I love the preview for the rest of the series. I do too. I'm with you. Job is not done. I'm with you. 1-0, and we have home court. You got to love it. I would love to steal game 2. We win game 2, series is undoubtedly. Look, I said if we win game 1, I would have all the confidence in the world that we win this game. Unless something like crazy happened. We were the better team. Hands down. Better team. Warriors shot the lights out. Literally shot the lights out, and they still couldn't beat us. They might not shoot that good the rest of this series. And we didn't shoot great. right? I mean, we were what? How we shot terrible from three. Like we shot about as bad from three as you can. We were what? We were 6 of 25 from three. 6 of 25 from three, and a third of those were LeBron. So that's not a good sign. They can't stop us. They can't, which is exactly why I said they weren't going to win this series. Job's not done. Yep, the three's LeBron. Yeah, he's got to stop jacking up so many. I don't like. I understand he's older. He can't just put his head down and drive to the basket every possession. That's fine, but then give the ball to somebody else. Get on the block, put him on the block, and let him, dribble, and then kick it out to somebody. Run some sets, run something. Have LeBron be effective outside of just jacking up threes. Lakers won. Not the time to on the best player. I feel it, but it's just there's always improvements, though, and you can always do things better. And this is something it's been an issue the whole game, and it's just like LeBron had a chance to just put his head down and put the game away instead of stressing out. But we did win the game. He needs to stop taking those stupid. I wish I could cuss threes. I'm a big Bron fan ever, but Jesus, yeah, that's my problem. Bron got to go for more mid range and the rim ball. Yeah, like I said, just do better. Like again, it's LeBron James. He's great. Put him on the block. Let him go to work. Let him rest. I get it. He's trying to rest himself throughout these games. Needs to come completely stop shooting threes. He shot worse from threes than Brooks, so that's terrible. Yeah, for real. I don't mind him taking a couple, right? You take 2 or 3, see if you got it. If you knocked out, like say you take 3 and you hit 2 or 3. All right, take another 3 or 2 and see if you go. If you hit that one, but like LeBron will miss like 3 straight threes, and they always seem to be at the worst time. That's my problem. Like it's always when we have momentum and he's trying to hit like that closeout 3. You know what I mean? Like even in like the second quarter, we're on like an 8-0 run, and all of a sudden, LeBron's pulling up, trying to make an 11-0 run, kind of put that dagger into it. And something else I want to say real quick, speaking of like, putting the dagger into all that stuff. Golden State's crowd was real quiet. Like a good majority of that game. That crowd is usually bumping, usually loud, usually like even when the Warriors aren't looking good, they're usually thumping. And that Warriors crowd was real quiet. Pool party, yep, Jordan Poole, gotta love it. That's literally the best pool game you'll see too, yeah, without a doubt. And he sold Lakers in 6. If Lakers win game 2, it might be 4. For real. Unless, of course, AD is now the best player. Yeah, I think AD is the best player on the Lakers. 10 block shots, which was beautiful. Giving me a damn heart attack at the end. For real. We got to figure out that zone defense and Golden State small ball. Look, they just got to attack it. The problem was we were bailing them out. We weren't attacking the zone. Attack the zone. They don't have good defenders. They are the better defense team. Yeah, Lakers are without a doubt. Vando looked nice. He did. He looked real nice. The 6 for this series won't be Rui. It will be Dennis, unlike the last series. Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I made a whole video about how important Dennis would be this series. How do we get LeBron to stop just shooting threes? We don't. He's just going to do it. You just hope that he starts hitting them because he is capable. I mean, he always does. He's like, 13% from 3 for like a month, and then he picks it up. Here's my hope. Last series and this series, LeBron shoots like 13% from 3. And then in the Western Conference Finals and the NBA Finals, LeBron James shoots like 42% from 3. And then we just run through the rest of the league. Can somebody in the front office, or better yet, AD, tell LeBron to stop shooting threes for real? How about a hand for Dennis Schroeder and D'Lo? Yeah, facts. They were great. TBJ is so trash. Stan Van Gundy even called him out for consistently going under the screen for Steph. Yeah, in the second half, he was bad. First half, he was really good in the first half. Like, I was calling it out the whole first half. I was like, oh, that was a good rotation. That was good. And then he just, I don't know. I don't know if Darvin Ham told him, do that or something. Let's go. Yep. Take it one game at a time, facts. He does do the dirty work. TBJ is everything we need him to be. And he hit a big 3, which is nice. Hopefully that gets his confidence up. Lakers needed that scare at the end. I bet you won't play around with Golden State in game 2. Exactly, which is exactly my point. Play for keeps. Exactly my point. I think that scare at the end was massive for this Lakers squad. Because if the let's say the Lakers just kept, when they were up 14, let's say they went on like another 10-0 run. Let's say we won by 25. I can almost guarantee you the Lakers game 2 come out and they're just asleep and they lose that game, just like we saw in the Memphis series. I think that this was great because I think this will light a fire in the Lakers and go, okay, we need to play. We can't, no lead is safe with this team. Vando's defense is just, man, he is otherworldly. Who would I say is the better overall rebounder? I mean, considering like the size and stuff like that, you got to say Looney. Looney is really good defensively, but he's also the only one going after rebounds. They just run down the court and let Looney try to rebound. So he's going to get inflated rebound numbers because he's the only one trying to get after it. But that's also like his only job, right? That's like his sole job. Just go get rebounds. He's basically Dennis Rodman for them. That was crazy. They have a great shot to come and take game 2, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I think the Lakers have a real chance. This Lakers team is scary. Oh, without a doubt. I've been trying to tell people. TBJ and doing it. Stay out of our paint, without a doubt. Lakers is a legit team. They are legit. Had to go to zone. They threw, they have no choice. And the Lakers will just attack the zone next series. He really might be. That's no cap. Like for real. Keeping it close prevents complacency. Exactly. AD needs to be dominant. Also, we need to keep playing fast. Looney was getting worn out. Yeah. AD was, though, too. AD played that entire second half. He was burnt. He was spent. He did have some nice defensive plays still, but he was just spent. You could see him. He was like hunched over. Started season 2-10. Started game 2-10 and won. Let's take game 2. Yeah, without a doubt. They need to go put AD in the hyperbolic time chamber. Let him get some rest. Do you think we can still go the way the LeBron being offensively? Do you think we can still go all the way? Yeah, absolutely. We're better when LeBron doesn't dominate. All season, even with the old team, in a lot of ways. How many games did LeBron score 30 this year and we lost? Like this team, especially this team is just so much better when it is a team game. Like, it's not a coincidence that every time we win, we have 5 or 6 guys that have like 15 plus points. Like every time we win, like that's the one constant you can go and reflect to. I just like, if LeBron only gives us 15 a game, that's fine. But stop jacking up these crazy threes. Like, like I said, he should have a cutoff. If I'm not 50% through my first 4 threes, I'm not shooting another 3 unless I absolutely have to. He's not, exactly. 22 rebounds and rendered useless. AD put him on the bench. JFX. Dude, he that was surprising. What I don't know if it was just me, but it felt like he didn't have that many rebounds. It really didn't. Like, I looked at it, it's like, what? He has 20 rebounds? Like, man. Do you think we'll win game 2? I think we can. Again, same thing I said with the Grizzlies series. You're going to have a desperate Warriors team with their back against the walls that know if we lose both games at home, we're done. The series is over. We're not winning both games in LA. We're one of the worst road teams in the league. The Lakers would have all the momentum. Maybe you steal one in LA, but realistically, you're probably not winning either of those. And so if you're the Lakers, you're thinking we win game 2 at absolute worst. We're up 3-1 and the series is over. At best, we sweep them. So that's their looking. The Warriors are going to be looking at it that way too. I think we're the better team. I said it before the series began. We're the better team. Guess what it looked like today? We were the better team. So if we continue to play as the better team, I think we beat these guys. It's that simple. I said it wouldn't be crazy if the Lakers swept them or 1-5. I said that. I said I give them 6 games because I figured the Warriors will have a game where they shoot the lights out. This was that game. I figured that they would have a game where the Warriors just completely shoot the lights out. This was that game. They made 21 threes and shot 40%. And the Lakers still won this game. So I don't think it's going to be a 6. I think Lakers beat them quickly. I think Lakers win this in maybe even 5. But we'll see. Game at a time. Game at a time. Let's go. So glad we got the win, especially since I've been going through some anxiety recently. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm glad I'll be able to sleep happy tonight. Let's go, Lakers in 6. Let's get it. Let's get it. Definitely will sleep good tonight. Let's see. Let's go. Gotta love it. Vando, AD, Vando, D'Lo, Dennis, all they did their job. Bro, looks a bit tired. Yeah. Little worried about my boy AR on defense. I want to see some more more aggression on that end. I want to see more aggression, period. I felt like he was really just lackluster out there. Like I felt like he wasn't really aggressive on the offensive end like I would have liked to see. There was a lot of shots that he usually takes that he just kind of passed up. He did hit some big shots. Give him credit to that, but I want to see him be more aggressive because when he's going, the Lakers are just a better team. And I think his offense will spark his defense. Yeah. Narrative around Curry was crazy leading to this game. Bron has to be better. Yeah. Bron has to be better, but yeah, of course. I said this, I don't know how many times. The media, that's their job. Their job is to talk about the Lakers and talk about how the Lakers aren't this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. And the Lakers, what do? They show up and they do their job every time. Every time. The same thing happened in the bubble year. Portland, we went. A lot of people had Portland winning that series. Lakers went down 0-1. Oh, see, Portland has too much shooting. Dame is a problem. Blah 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 blah. We didn't lose a game after that. Go into the second series. Oh, Houston, they're too fast. They're too good of shooting. They have too high-powered of an offense. They don't have any answer for James Harden and Russell Westbrook and blah, 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 blah. We lost game 1. Oh, no. See, I told you Lakers don't stand a chance. Lakers didn't lose a game after that. Go into the Denver series. Oh, Denver's too talented. They have too many guys, blah, 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 blah. Lakers run through that series. Miami's too physically tough. You saw what they did to the East, and it's because of their tenacity and their physicality. The Lakers, they're a soft team. They're not going to be able to hang. And the Heat gave us our toughest chance, but we still ran through them. Let them talk. Let them keep chirping. Lakers will just keep running through everybody. Let them. They said the same thing about Memphis, that the Lakers were going to lose to Memphis, and that there were experts that picked Memphis to sweep the Lakers. Like, come on. Is demonic. The Lakers just bailed them out and didn't actually attack the zone. You attack the zone. They just kept jacking up threes. Zoe, what's going on, Zoe? Great to see you in here. Sorry you're a Dubs fan and you had to take that L today, but kisses. That Vandal 3 was massive. Yeah, agreed. They try to turn their devil magic in the fourth. Yeah, right. They're over there doing like witchcraft. LeBron should just settle for the close mid-range and floater rather than shooting 3. Agreed. Vando, Rodman clamped Curry. He didn't get 20 till halfway through the fourth, which was beautiful. D'Lo, Dennis, clap. Yep. Almost every game will be like this. I think so too. I don't know how the Warriors don't get blown out. Like, I want people to understand this. Like, the Warriors shot and made 21 threes, had a historic night from several people, shot 40%. It wasn't like they made 23s and they shot 80 of them. No, they made 21 threes and shot 40%, and they still lost. They still lost this game. And I mean, the Lakers were essentially winning the entirety of the game. And they shot the lights out. They made 13 threes in the first half. And the Lakers were winning. Like, I don't see how the Warriors do this. I don't see how they win more than maybe one game. I can genuinely see the Lakers just having a bad game and falling asleep, which is my concern with game 2. That the Warriors play desperate, Lakers fall asleep at the wheel, and they lose game 2. But outside of game 2, I don't think they win either of the LA games. And the Lakers might just look at it as like especially if Denver ends up sweeping or winning in 5 against Phoenix, the Lakers might have to win this series in like 4 or 5 just to get the same amount of rest. Because AD is going to play a lot this series. I mean, he played the entire second half, which credit AD, but just something to keep in mind. Yeah, everybody kind of did. We almost choked that game. We did, but we got it done. Bad offense, last 5 minutes, agreed. Just bailed them out. D'Lo will bounce back from 3 when we really need him. A 4-7 time night. I think so too. He was good. He had a good game. Like, it's just the 3-point shooting wasn't there tonight. We need to start closing out quarters a lot better. We did a good job until the fourth. With 5:26 left in the fourth, Curry got a rebound, stepped out of bounds with the ref just 3 feet away and stayed quiet. Then Clay made a 3. These refs need to get fired. There was several of those moments today, but I actually thought the refs, I did think the refs had a fair game. There was a stretch. There was like a stretch where it was just like the Warriors were getting all the tic-tac calls, all the little hand check type calls. And then there was like a stretch where it just seemed like the refs were trying to keep the Warriors in the game. And but outside of maybe 5 minutes total of this game, I thought it was pretty evenly refed. I thought they were just kind of letting them play. Lakers in 4, let's get it. Ham almost cost us. Though Ham didn't almost cost us anything. The Lakers almost cost us. Cannot believe Troy Brown hit that 3. His shot left him in the playoffs, yeah. And it was a big shot, too. LeBron has to shoot better from 3 if he's going to keep taking 8 threes. Yeah, he does have to shoot better. They hit 21 threes at home and lost. Lakers will win this thing. Yeah, exactly. Lakers in 5 looking nice. It is. Pounding the paint, yeah. One negative I got to say, LeBron just chill with 3. Yeah. Are killing us. The team is winning. It just seems like the momentum. It's just the spots. Ham actually did a good job this game. Excellent, actually. Darvin Ham was fantastic. I mean, he was calling timeouts in a timely manner, never let the Warriors get ahead. He was solid with his rotations. When Steph was out the game, LeBron got his rest. Anthony Davis played the whole second half. Darvin Ham was like, we're going to go in and we're going to win this game. Every time Steph was in, Vando was in, especially in that second half. He took Vando out. Like, people were screaming for Vando to get back put in the game. But Darvin Ham was trying to get him rest for the 4th. He did the same thing to Austin Reeves in game 1 of the Grizzlies series. Don't play him for like a whole quarter and a half. Let him get rest and then go in and close out. Why take out Vando? Because you need offense, and we were already up. Because we saw what happened. The Warriors aren't going to just not score for 5 minutes. As good as Vando is defensively, we were in a stagnant offensive stretch, and he made the right call. You had to take out Vando in that spot. So we did a bet 100. Yes, sir. Oh, nice. Good stuff. Get your money. You might win 4 straight 100 if the Lakers keep playing this way. To reel those shots in. Has to reel the shots in here. You were right. Golden State really struggles inside. I told you. Lakers are gonna dominate the series. Let's get greedy. Let's do it. Proceed to put Brown expecting offense. See to put in Brown expecting offense because he hit a 3. He hit a big 3. Love it, man. Gotta love it too. He has a front office and the rest of the team scared to tell LeBron stop shooting threes or something. Probably it's LeBron. LeBron's gonna stop jacking threes. No more than 5 a game yet. Like I said, he needs to gauge it. Right? Good game though. Lakers in 6. Let's get it. The biggest issue LeBron and Ham think is promising because he led the Lakers in 3-point makes this season. Yeah. Because he just has this roller coaster, right? Like I said, I'm hoping that he just has this bad stretch this series and last series, and then the Denver series, and then whoever we play in the finals, uh, LeBron shoots 40%. I don't think the Warriors shoot better than the Lakers in four. I don't think so either. I don't know if the Warriors shoot better than they did today, the rest of the series. I like your videos. Keep it up. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Ice. Thank you. Thank you very much. We shot 24% from three. Braun was mid, and we were 3 minutes away from a 10-point win. We're simply a better team, in my opinion. They rely too heavily on threes and getting us in transition because they can't do anything else. They literally cannot score. They were trying to get it into the paint, and they just couldn't score. Vando, LeBron, AD, like it's too much. We win game two. We get a gentleman sweep yet. I don't know if we win game two. I don't think I don't because if we win game two, that means we'd have to lose one in LA. I don't think the Warriors beat us in LA. Same thing I said about the Grizzlies. I said I didn't think the Grizzlies would beat us in LA, and they couldn't. They literally could not. And I don't see that happening. I really don't. Yeah, I think the series is over. If Lakers win game two, I really think the Lakers sweep. I have Lakers in 6. I still do. I only change it if they win game two. Yeah, if they win game two, I think they sweep. I really do. I still think this game's going to go exactly, or this series will go exactly how the Grizzlies did, with 1, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, let's go. What's going on, Bucky here? Yes. Got to keep it up. If Braun will realign his offense, AD athleticism to back it up. Yeah. What are the changes the Lakers need to do? I got to go back and actually look at the film and see what adjustments they could do. LeBron, stop shooting terrible threes. Be more aggressive in the interior. But I don't know. I mean, they played a really good game. They really did. They were great on both sides. I mean, there's always ways to be better. But I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to actually go look because off the top of my head, I think the Lakers were fine. Having better starts, finishing games better. But I mean, they played again. The Warriors shot the lights out, and the Lakers still won. The Lakers were up double digits late. That's not good for the Warriors. Draymond getting text still, and Poole still taking it little ice chuggers. Yeah, shout out Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham was amazing. You were so right about Dennis. He is key this year. 100%. He's always torched the Warriors because they don't have anybody that can guard them. We're not prepared for their zone defense. Got to improve that. I guess that's something that they can improve. Just do a better job attacking that. That's probably it. Darvin needs to find spot minutes for winning. AD was tired down the stretch. I mean, Darvin played winning. AD did. The Lakers just wanted to win this game. I think game two, AD doesn't play the full second half. I just think the Lakers were like, we need to go steal game one, which you gotta love. For letting us off the hook. Facts. Jordan Poole saved the day. Lakers take game one in home court. Congrats to Brow. Let's get greedy and let's take game two as well. Facts. Because he only had two left. He did call a timeout earlier in that. At the beginning of that run, he called a timeout, and then they continued to go on a run. And he only had 2 left. With like 4 minutes still in the game. Beasley probably needs to see the court. Yeah. Maybe. I didn't mind the lineup that they had today. I'm not gonna, don't change what ain't broke. I don't mind Braun taking threes, but cut down on the attempts. That's my problem. Like I said, I don't mind if he takes 3 to 4 a game. Look, if you take 4 threes a game, if you're like 2 of 4, shoot another 2. But if you're not, stop shooting. Because that's the problem. He'll be like 0 of 7, and he'll just keep shooting. Exactly. I said the same thing. LeBron is smart. He knows this will be a bounce back game. If LeBron too tired, I don't know why they just don't let him go to work in the post, which is my point exactly. Put him on the block, dump the ball down to him, and let him make plays for others. We got to execute down the stretch, though, if we're going to close them out. Agreed. I'm not happy about it. Hey, it's the Warriors. You're not. You know that no lead safe. You know that's going to be due. Lakers ended up closing out. They won the game. Lakers won and didn't even play to their full potential. They didn't. They started the game terrible and they ended the game terrible, and they still won. They take a lot of threes, but Lakers need to improve. I don't know why they don't run 80 sets for LeBron when it's late and close. He can hit those post fades. I don't know why either. They need to put him down on the block more. That crowd knows the time is over here. Am should have called timeout earlier. Like I said, he did call a timeout on the initial run, and then they continue to do a run, and he only had 2 timeouts left. Won't hit 21 threes in LA either. Yeah. Without a doubt. Like I said, I don't think they win a game in LA. Poor perimeter D. No, there wasn't poor perimeter D. Dude, they were just hitting shots. Klay Thompson was knocking down some of the most like just ridiculously contested shots I've ever seen. Same thing with Jordan Poole. Steph hit some heroic shots, but that's always Steph. They were just hitting like some tough. They were hitting some tough shots. Tough. Wiggins had a couple like wide open in transition, but outside of that, most of them were contested. Klay had like 1 or 2 that were like wide open off the top of my head, but most of them were contested. And I mean, their whole offensive scheme is getting guys wide open looks, and I thought we did an excellent job. Yeah, he sometimes gets 3-point happy. Yeah, every time LeBron took a 3, I lost a bit of my sanity. Right? Seriously. Why Poole got a ripped win against Lakers? Yeah, he just I don't know. I mean, this was the best game he's had in a while. But hey, what a great coaching job by Ham. Only mistake he did, I was pulling Vando. I get why he did to get faster players, but damn, did Curry get hot once Vando got yeah, right? Right. Sugar and Vando pure excellence, yes. LeBron has to shoot them to get in a rhythm. I think we need to play Mo Bamba to give AD a break because Bamba can sit in the paint and change shots. Yeah, I do think that this is a series. Like I made a whole video about Mo Bamba because I do think that this is a series that he could actually play in and be effective. Not a ton of minutes, but also like I said with LeBron, I don't mind him shooting threes. It's the volume of threes. Like shoot a couple threes. I don't care. Like I said, shoot 4 or 5 a game. I just don't think it's a coincidence that the best game that he had in the Memphis series, he only shot 3 threes. They were allowed to shoot perimeter shots. We tried to pack the paint and not let them have rest. Yeah. See, Vando is making Steph work. He is big time. He did completely take Klay out of the game. RJ just doesn't like TBJ. Even when TBJ has a great game, he's apparently trash. Troy Brown defends. I don't mind him playing, but I think Beasley should get some run in this series. I do too. I actually think if you were ever going to play Beasley again, this is the series to do it. And if you were ever going to play Lonnie, this is the series to do it. Because I think both of those guys will be able to get their offense going, especially Lonnie. This might actually be a better series for Lonnie because they don't have any defense, and Lonnie can just get to the basket. Don't play him heavy minutes, but and that's coming from somebody that was like, nah, leave Lonnie on the bench, right? I know all the Lonnie fans right now are all doing the meme, but no, if you were ever going to play Lonnie Walker, this is the series to do it. And then Beasley, like, because it would be great if they could get Beasley going. You can find a way to get Beasley knocking down some shots. Let's do it. Only get credited with 4 blocks. I don't know. I think that's all he had. I mean, LeBron had a couple. Vando, I know, had a couple. D'Lo had a couple. Lakers had like 10 blocks total. Anthony Davis changed a lot of shots. Lakers seem to be motivated to grab game 2 as well. I think so too. Look, LeBron knows how important game 2 is. We all knew the splash tsunami was going to happen. I wasn't even mad about it. Exactly. You knew that they were going to show up. I could barely keep up with Vando chasing Curry around for real. You got a super team on Loki yet. So what's the narrative going to be now? That the Lakers, that the Lakers just got lucky and the Warriors got cold in the second half for something stupid. They're just going to make some stuff up. Poole is our defense, right? Going to bail us out, man. Lakers take game 1 in home court. Congrats to the Brout. Let's get it. Yeah, let's get greedy. Stay greedy. 80 deserves 40 tonight. Him only having 30 is a crime. Work he did defensively, yeah. Schroeder was huge, and I expect him to continue to be huge. The reason that Golden State was so hot was because they were given those shots. So I'm sure that told him, hit your threes. The team will turn you over in the paint on transition. Yeah. Sports talks are going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. Yeah, I can't wait. Poole had a Lakers jersey on under under game one. Yeah, dude, I can't wait to hear all the excuses. The only person that I know of at the top of my head that like picked the Lakers that isn't like a diehard like Laker fan. Well, I guess no, I don't know. Like outside of like Laker people, I don't think anybody picked the Lakers to win the series. Because I was thinking about it, I was like, who did? But no, I think they all took. I was gonna say like Nick Wright, but like Nick Wright is I mean he's like a LeBron Laker lover, so he's always gonna pick LeBron and Lakers. But um yeah, exactly. And the Lakers got it done. Great win, boys. Yes. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Need to recount Looney's rebounds. Didn't know he had 20 until the announcement said, thank you. I said the same thing. Dude, somebody told me because we were in the live stream. I was in the live stream watching the game, and somebody was like, Looney already has 20 rebounds. And I was like, what? Like, I swear that dude has like 5. Like, man, hey, credit Looney, you know? Yeah, I kept him off the offensive boards. Yeah. Yeah, he had something like 5 offensive rebounds, but like 4 of those or 3 of those were him on that one play early on in the game where he like got the offensive rebound, missed the shot, got the rebound, missed the shot, got the rebound, and then finally made it. So he got like 3 or 4 there. The Warriors rely on shooting too many threes. They're toast. Yeah, they're done. They're done. LeBron ain't healthy, fam. He's not. I agree 100%. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mind. Like, if he needs the rest and he can't just put his head down all game and get to the basket, that's okay. But, like, then get back down on the block and make some plays out from the post or, you know, just give it to somebody else and let somebody else go to work, you know? Yeah, Lakers got to keep playing that way, man. We got it. 3 game altering blocks, yeah. It's over, yeah. People don't realize that True Sabonis and Barnes were not great rebounding duo. Agreed. I'll tell him no more threes, no fancy passes. You sure about that? Let's see. Braun played 43 minutes, bro. Most on the team. He's 38. He was gas. Yeah, but he shot like 6 of those 8 early on. Lakers are simply the better team. You make 21 threes and you still lose. Yeah, Lakers too big, tech paint too much for Golden State. Exactly. Exactly. Series is done. It's just how many games will the Lakers win in? We still have regular season LeBron in playoffs. That's scary, yeah. God, I want the Lakers to win in 5 so damn bad. I feel that. Needs to just get to the rim, yeah. How did AD not have like 7 bucks? I feel like he did, but I know like LeBron had a couple. Vando had a couple. To have a bad shooting game, yeah. There was no need to play Braun 43 minutes in this game. They were having very little. He was having very little impact. Yeah. We get out of the series as fast as possible. Agreed. We got to. No, he's getting no lift on the shot. He's not healthy. You can see the foot is bothering him. Yeah. I mean, he said himself he has to have season-ending surgery, or was supposed to have season-ending surgery. The Lakers winning the game just shows how scary we are. LeBron had a horrible night shooting, and we still managed to get the W with 3 of the Golden State players going 6 threes each. Exactly. We are the better team, but we got to play better to close. Yeah, agreed. Hachimura and Beasley goes off next game. Count on it. I don't doubt it. Let's get it. Are usually won by the better percentage wise. Yeah. This series is more for Vando than Rui. Good adjustments by him. Yeah, I agree. My opinion, Lakers won the chip this year, bro. I'm gonna cry if the Lakers win the chip. They have a real chance. Like, there's a real argument. Whoever wins the series wins the title. Nobody in the East looks that good. And I mean, Denver is still yet to be seen. Because I mean, they haven't really had any real challenge yet. I mean, and they struggled against Memphis, or not Memphis, Minnesota, and the Suns. I think we would have swept the Suns, and I was saying that. Look, everything I said, literally between this channel and As It Stands Sports, everything I have said this postseason, outside of the Bucks series, but I also didn't think Giannis was going to get hurt. Outside of that series, everything that I said has happened. Is it the Clippers? I just don't trust the Clippers. Nobody can stay healthy. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard gets hurt. They're done. I said Phoenix is not very good at all, and they're not going to beat anybody good. And they would have lost to the Clippers if Kawhi Leonard and definitely if Paul George plays. And they're about to get probably swept or probably win in 5. Chris Paul, I said you can't rely on him to stay healthy. They got hurt. Like Lakers the best team in the West. They're gonna run through everybody. Here we are. Like, I just done it. It is. I don't see anybody beating us. I just don't. I think genuinely, I think our toughest matchup will be Boston. If we end up playing Boston, Boston's going to be our toughest matchup. But I just don't believe in Boston. Like you saw it in the Philly game. Same thing I said. I've said that repeatedly. Like they crack under pressure. They're too isolation oriented. They're too predictable on offense. Jason Tatum doesn't want to be the guy down the stretch, even though he's the best player. Like there's just so many issues that they have. So many issues. Like Rui only played like 15 minutes. Why? Because we needed Jared Vanderbilt in that game pretty much the entire time Steph was in the game. Lakers had more than 26 free throws, and the Warriors had 6. That was the difference. Because one team took 52 threes. 52 threes, and one team took 25. Warriors never get free throws. Yeah, they're one of the worst free throw shooting teams in the league because they shoot so many threes. They had 3 guys with 6 threes and still lost. Oh, yeah, exactly. They have a weird way of not hitting threes, but hitting them at the right times. Yeah, for real. Rui can defend, but he gets lost when we play together sometimes. So he didn't get many tonight. Yeah. Jump shooting team, yep. Doesn't tell him not to shoot threes. That's my problem. Like LeBron just has been making a lot of like low IQ plays. Like I get LeBron's hurt and I get LeBron's tired, which is fine. I don't really knock him, but just some of the decision making he makes at times, it's just like, are you losing your mind too? Like what's going on? But yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to complain too much. Remember, we had a 0.3% chance to make the playoffs. We had actually a 0.2%. I still have the thing on my phone. I made a video about it. 0.02% chance or 0.2% chance, and to make the playoffs. And here we are, 3 games away from the conference finals. Dying by the 3. Fans being mad that they didn't get called fouls shows they didn't watch the game. Exactly. They didn't call because they weren't. Eddie calls exactly. Lakers dodged a bullet. Yeah, they did. Got to do a better job closing out. I said the same thing. D'Lo was great in that Grizzlies series and was great in this game. He's not an elite defender. Like people want everybody to be like elite. Like if you're playing defense, you need to be elite. If you're playing offense, you need to be elite. Like not everybody is Kawhi Leonard, right, in his prime, where he could drop 30 and lock down the best player on the other team. D'Lo was more than serviceable, was great, solid, and did what we needed him to do. Vando really showed out to me, as usual, all of the court guard and everybody. Dude, he's just amazing. Amazing. Let's see. Counting nothing until they are eliminated. The Kings had them 0-2, and the Warriors won 4 of the next 5. Yes, but they had them 0-2 in Sacramento. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big difference. But, yeah, I mean, it's not over until it's over. Yeah, nice win. Lakers in 6. Let's get it. Warriors had momentum. It's just people trying to make up excuses for why the Warriors aren't going to win this series. All the fans are scrambling now and panicking. That's all it is. So ignore them. It's just all the excuses. The Warriors are the better team, yet they made 21 threes, had a historic night in Golden State, and still lost. Again, it's all like the Warrior fans are freaking out and all scared now because they know that they're about to lose the series. So they're just grasping at, the air like, oh, maybe this will stick. Maybe that'll stick. It's hilarious to me personally. All right. I'm gonna power through a couple more questions here, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I've been live streaming the live game, and then got this post game stream, and I have to pee really bad, and I can't just like leave you guys. So let me pull up a stretch of comments, and then we'll power through them, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Plus, I'm almost at an hour, so we can't have them playing the entire second half though. Him and Braun were gas. Yeah, agreed. But I don't think that'll happen again. I think the Lakers just they wanted to win game one. They wanted to steal game one. That D'Lo air ball late in the fourth had me screaming at TV. I feel that. They literally scored more than half of their points from three, and they still lost. Braun's gonna get it going from three sooner or later. Yeah, I mean sooner. Eventually, he's gonna knock down some threes. I just don't like how much there. Actually, officiating barely called half the fouls. Golden State should have been assessed. Lakers get more free throws because they are big and hard to stop. Yes, exactly. The Warriors are not the better team. Exactly. It's just he's just trying to cope. That's all it is. It's just whatever they need. Just let them have look, they're not going to win the series. They're panicking. Like let them if that's what it takes for him to get over the fact that like the Warriors season is going to be over in the next week. Fine. You're right. They shot 20 more free throws. That was the difference. You're right. But good news for the Lakers. Warriors cannot play their bench much in this series. Yeah, for real. Dude, like at one point, the Lakers were at like a 20-0 advantage between bench and scoring or something crazy like that. And still lost at home, exactly. Vando did really well on Curry. He did. That's all it is. He's just trying to cope. He's having Warrior fans are having a rough time. They're on watch right now. I get it. Well, sorry, Warriors don't get calls on threes. They want to call for breathing on Curry. Yeah. I mean, the Warriors also got like several calls that they shouldn't have gotten. Like that 4-point play by Jordan Poole where he kicked his leg out backwards. Even the commentator was like, like, why did they challenge that? Like, that was 4 free points that they shouldn't have gotten at all. That's why they didn't get exactly. Let's go. LeBron is gonna start knocking those threes down. Shots he's just missing. Yeah, I mean LeBron's always been streaky, right? He's 15% from three, and then he's 42% from three. That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping Grizzlies series, this series, he struggles, and then the Denver, and then whoever we play in the finals, they don't. He starts knocking down his threes. LeBron is the Westbrook of threes. Let's see. Should give Beasley a look over TBJ. He played pretty poorly. Troy Brown Jr. was great this game. He really was. He's not in there for offense. He's in there for defense. Second half, he was a little more rough on the defensive end, but for the most part, he was really good. He took Clay. Clay was killing us early on, and he completely took Clay out of the game. You might actually know what he's doing. I know it's strange, huh? That the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers might know what he's doing, right? Let's see. Vando. When Vando got out, at least put Rui or Winion. Didn't see them second half. Yeah, because LeBron and AD played the whole second half. Sorry, trying to find something. Me. And kept shooting it. Yeah. That's plenty. Even Vanderbilt hit 1 threes. Yes. You can still do better. There's always ways to be better, right? Everyone can always be better. That's crazy. They took Vanderbilt out, and Curry started getting his shots. But we know now what to do with Curry. Exactly. We'll be all right. We got the win. And like I said, I actually wanted it to be close. I really did. Because I really believe if the Lakers won that game by 20, we would have came into game 2 and we would have been super lackadaisical and we probably lose that game. Now, I actually think the Lakers show up. Curry throws himself to the deck every time he shoots a three. How are they supposed to call that? They already allow Looney and Draymond to set all those illegal picks, pick up highs on the regular. Yeah. This is playoffs, man. Yeah. We look like the best NBA team. We really do. Like we genuinely like. I don't just say that just to say that. Like I get this Laker channel. I get we're a Laker team. Boston doesn't look very good. Philly, there's a ton of questions with Embiid, right? Miami's playing heroically. The Knicks aren't as good as we thought. I mean, some people didn't think they were good, but you get my point. Phoenix is terrible. Denver is formidable, right? And then the Warriors just had a historic night and we still beat them. I mean, the Lakers look like the best team in the league right now. They genuinely do. They look like a legit contender. Electric coming out with the $5 super chat. Warriors are playing so hard to not lose game one on low rest, like you were saying before. It was huge. We blew a lead and we won because we learned a lesson. Exactly, which is why I wanted this game to be tight. I genuinely did. First off, thank you so much, Electric. Again, I appreciate that. And I'm probably going to end the stream here unless a couple more, unless another super chat or something comes in. Because, like I said, I got to pee. But to round this live stream up with your super chat is like I even said it in my breakdown like of this series. I was like, I really think the Lakers steal game one. I really want the Lakers steal game one. And if they win game one, like I want them to win in a tight game. But that's what happened, right? Because now I believe the Lakers will show up game two and go, okay, we can't take this lightly. Where if the Lakers won by like 30, right? Or just like pulled away late and they won by like 25. I really think the Lakers would have been like, oh, hey, we're the better team. Like basically what they did in Memphis. We're clearly the better team. They have no answer for us and just show up and lay a dud in game two. I mean, the Lakers should have swept the Grizzlies. Like if we're being honest, in hindsight, looking back, Lakers should have swept the Grizzlies. I think this is the same scenario. I think the Lakers very well might end up sweeping. If they win game two, it's over. But Motorsport coming out the $2 super chat, really appreciate it. So there we go. We'll end it here after this super chat. Like I said, unless another one comes in. But your bet is looking good, and I won 15 racks. Dude, congrats, man! You got some paper. And yeah, my bet's looking really good right now. And I don't know if you were there. I don't know if you were there when somebody asked me. Somebody asked me if I bet on the Lakers today, and I was like, yeah, I bet I took the money line and I took them plus 4.5. It wasn't 15 racks, I can tell you that, because like I had just like a random, I had like whatever, it was like 12.75, something like that. So I threw like the $75 on the Lakers. I think it was like I gotta go look. I can just look it up, but it was something. I think I threw like 55 on the plus 4.5, and then like the 20 on them money line. So yeah, made me like a cool little $100 or whatever, you know. But anyway, again, I really appreciate it, Motorsports. I appreciate everybody. I'm gonna go wrap up and get some videos ready and everything like that for tonight because or for tomorrow. Sorry, get it done tonight for tomorrow because there's a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about between now and Thursday. So look forward to all the videos, all that stuff. Please. Also, if you haven't liked the video, take a second, hit that like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button. I am 80 subs away from 13K. 80 subs. I know that there are a bunch of you that aren't subscribed that are watching this live stream. So take a quick second, hit that subscribe button on your way out, hit that like button. Everybody that's here hanging out with me, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys Thursday for the live game stream. If you guys can make that, basically we just watch the game live and talk in the chat just like this. And then I do the post game stream after. So if you can, join me for the live game and then join me for the post game. But anyways, again, see you.